one of Italy's leading officials, Mr. Lorenzo Sporto, about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them. A catch weight of 160 pounds, of course, both men usually competing at lightweight. Stiff shots to start things off here. Bellotta in the blue and Condidorio in the black. Fabio Condidorio giving up a fair bit of a height and reach advantage here, but looking comfortable in there in the early offing.
Yeah, Bellotta just switching stances there a couple of times. Doesn't seem to phase him, fighting off both feet. Big shot there from Bellotta.
Clean shots here from Bellotta as he crashes forward.
Yeah, it just seems to have lunged in there. And when he snaps them out, he is quite quick, and they are landing. I'd like to see him just stay at that range and just pop them out and just more than one shot at a time. 1, 2s or 3s, or because you can go southpaw, let rip to the body. His kicks are quite good. I don't want to see him surge forward, get caught up in half clinch.
Nice use of the feint there from Bellotta. He's doing a lot here with his feints and stance switches to keep his man guessing, and he lands a nice left hand there.
Condidorio just on the back foot here, but too much for my liking. I'd like to see him just inch forward here and don't give Bellotta that breathing room that he seems to like here. We're switching his stances.
Again, finds a home for the left. Bellotta not looking like he has the answers that he did early on. Nice reaching right hand there from Salvatore. And Bellotta is really being forced into being purely reactive here. Bellotta taking the lead on all these exchanges, and Fabio just struggling really to land anything of consequence in the middle of this round. Eats a leg kick now.
Yeah, I just think some of the big shots that landed early on are just, after phasing them a little bit, and he might just want to get involved. So it'll be interesting to see if he goes for or opts to shoot for the takedown, because at the minute here he's just getting beat up on the feet.
He tells us that his background and his base for his mixed martial arts is wrestling, so interesting that we haven't seen anything looking like a takedown attempt yet from the Italian.
Yeah, I mean, he only seems to be attempting counter-punching here off Bellotta, or what Bellotta throws. There's not really too much zip or power on them when he does throw them either. So I'd really like to see him switch it up and go for a takedown and use that wrestling base.
That's a right hand there.
Superman punch to the head kick, disguised it well, just didn't pull off the kick what he wanted from Bellotta.
Nice shot to the body there from Bellotta. Condidorio bleeding from the mouth, and he's got a little mark under that left eye.
That's a couple of times that overhand right has landed from Bellotta. Condidorio, gotta be careful, and there goes again onto that eye that you were talking about, Brad.
Fancy footwork there from...
Reminds me of Paulo Costa all over again.
Oh, and he staggers him Jumping knee there from Bellotta, didn't really land that clean.
Yeah, I'd like to see just Bellotta just take a quarterback step and just keep him at that range. Yeah, the striking range right there, just hold him in that position. 2 or 3 more of those. It's a done deal.
That's the end of the round, and I think Condidorio was signalling there to that left eye. I don't know if he was perhaps claiming or he felt like he'd been poked in the eye or punched in the eye. And of course, that doesn't always tell the full story, but in this particular case, that's a big round for Salvatore.
Cause for a 10-8?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, I would have maybe liked to have seen a knockdown, but you think it's one-way traffic. I mean, it's a strong 10-9. You could maybe make the argument, but if I'm Salvatore's corner, I'm telling him, look, you get that 10-8 this time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the last 60 seconds of that first round, Bellotta was just feeling his groove. You can see he's just happy to go forward here. It's better work from Condidorio, throwing back a little bit more zip on his punches. I think Bellotta was just finding his range, getting comfortable and just enjoying it.
Yeah, Condidorio now, he's got to go out there and he's got to give Bellotta a reason to respect him in this second round.
I just want to see that wrestling base. You know, if that is your strength, do it. Let's see a big double leg takedown, single leg, anything. Because the minute Bellotta is landing everything before you are.
Nice kick to the body there. Condidorio landed a body shot of his own.
He's got to be careful too with that mouth wide open.
Again, just feints with the left, lands the straight right. It's really showing the effectiveness here of setting up these shots, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, like I said in the first, it seems to me like Condidorio is counter punching here. He's not going forward with any strikes. He's happy to sit on the outside and just wait for Bellotta to come in. Like at least Bellotta is mixing it up. He's going to the body with kicks, trying the head, switching his stances. He's going forward. But the minute Condidorio is happy to just chill on the outside when there's no exchanges, and will only counter punch like we've just seen there with a left hook.
Oh, catches him again with that right hand. And this is what Condidorio has to do. He's got to make Bellotta feel that power.
I mean, he's just staying in the one spot when there's no action, there's no head movement, he's not moving back, forward, nothing. Just seems to be happy just to stand there. There's that right hand over the top from Bellotta. Now, one of them are going to get through, and it's going to be clean. You don't want to be there when you do, Brad. I should have said Condidorio doesn't.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree with that. I'm good here, thank you. Another big leg kick, and that lead leg of Condidorio striped up.
Yeah, so is his stomach from kicks, so is his left eye from punches. Now he's got to do something here, Brad, in the second. There is a bit of time to walk. He's got a minute and a half left.
Still fleet of foot is Bellotta.
There's just a teep up the middle. I think Bellotta thought he threw it too low. A touch of gloves. I like the feints there from Bellotta too. He's switching his feet and making Condidorio think too.
Condidorio able to land a couple of lefts in these exchanges. I mean, the better strike still coming from Bellotta, but at least we're seeing something now.
I mean, he started off strong at the start of this round, Brad. It just seems to go flat after a minute. And same again in the first.
Maybe the question becomes, you know, is Bellotta going to start slowing down through all his output? And then does Condidorio have enough left to take advantage of that?
From what I'm seeing here from Bellotta, it doesn't look like he's slowing down too much. And it's very easy when you're teeing off on somebody or when the fight is going all your way. You tend not to get tired. It's very tiring just getting hit, even if you're not doing too much. It'll sap the absolute energy out of you just from getting hit.
And on the flip side, can Fabio Condidorio pull something out of the fire in this third round? Look, we've seen crazier finishes to fights over the years. He's clearly got some power.
It looks at the part when he comes out here in the start of every round, hands nice and tight, is inching forward, and I'd just like to see that throughout the whole of the round rather than the first 60 seconds. Better work here from Condidorio. This is what I wanted from round one from him.
He's playing the long game, Paul.
This ain't the 5-rounder, Brad. That's the problem. I'm interested to see now what he can do with this body lock. If his wrestling is good, is what he makes it out. He's got a high body lock here. Problem is, Bellotta is a little bit taller from him, or than him, I should say. And it's very hard to get somebody taken down when your hands are above your head or above your shoulders, I should say. You just cannot get the power that you want. So I'd like to see him just drop the body clinch down to the waist. Back here in the centre, just popping that jab from Bellotta. Doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Swing and a miss, spinning back fist.
Say, fight.
Condidorio still mouth wide open. He's taking some damage. Yeah, he's bleeding early in the first round. He's also got that cut in the upper lip as well. Main card coming your way, folks, in just around 2 hours time here in Rome. The returns of the likes of Giuseppe Ruggieri, Karim Dia versus George McManus, Paddy McCrory back in action. And of course, a big main event, Sedo Ucha taking on Giacomo Michelis. A big fight for the welterweight division. And our Cage Warriors 189 main card. Live on UFC Fight Pass, 8:30 p.m. European time. Check your local listings. Just over a minute and a half left on the clock in this third and final round. Salvatore Bellotta firmly in charge here against Fabio Condidorio. And I don't know if Bellotta's going to find the finish here. It looked like he might be seconds away from it at the start of the first round, so at the end of the first round rather, so you've got to give credit to Condidorio for seeing this one out. Yeah. And he's just not been able to find anything that works here consistently against Bellotta. Oh, spinning hook kick there.
Yeah, it's the second time he's thrown it. First one didn't land. A lot of pointing at the floor. I don't think Condidorio is going to engage with a slugfest.
Combatti.
Referee Lorenzo Sporto just telling them to just fight, boys. We approach the final 10 seconds. Tries a spinning technique again for Salvatore Bellotta. And the third time. And a very, very frustrated Fabio Condidorio there. Took a lot of punishment across 3 rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this bout 30-26 in favor of your winner by way of unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Salvatore Bellotta!
Salvatore Bellotta gets it done here on the judges' scorecards. There was never any question about the outcome there. One-way traffic move.